Hello, everyone. Thank you for joining us today. My name is Derek Mott, and I'm going to talk with you a little bit about what it's like to study at Tohoku University, what it's like in the Future Global Leadership program we have here at the university, and a little bit about what it's like to study and live in Sendai, an area in the northeast part of Japan. As I said before, my name is Derek Mott. I have a PhD in chemistry, and my specialty is in the material science and nanotechnology area. But also with me today is Watanabe Sensei. Her specialty is in the geosciences, and she is the FGL program coordinator and a specially appointed professor here at Tohoku University. And before I go any farther, I'd just like to mention throughout the presentation, if you have any questions, please feel free to put them in the question and answer tab, and we will try to answer those as we talk. But both of us work here at the Global Learning Center at Tohoku University in Sendai, and we are both highly integrated into the international community and international research. You can see Watanabe Sensei in the top image in her studies in Australia. And for me, I've been in Japan for a while. So there's a picture of me with my friends at the top of Mount Fuji, one of the interesting things you can do in Japan. Now, as I said, Sendai is located in the northeast region of Japan. This is called the Tohoku area, one of the namesakes for Tohoku University. Sendai has its own international airport, so it's easy to travel from Sendai to every major city in Japan and also to reach many relevant international cities as well. But we're just a short hop from Tokyo by Shinkansen. It takes about 1.5 hours to travel back and forth to Tokyo. So it's a very accessible city, easy to get back and forth. The city of Sendai has a population of just over 1 million people as of last count. So it's a medium to large size city. And we're known as the academic city because of our strong focus on education in Sendai. But we are also known as the city of trees, because of our natural green spaces, wide open vistas, and focus on natural areas, parks, and things like that. So it's a very natural area, close to nature, a great place to live. Tohoku University is now celebrating its 115th anniversary. So we have an extensive history of education and tradition. The university was established in 1907 as the third imperial university in Japan. And based on our principles of research first, having an open door policy, and practicing oriented research and education, we have managed to maintain our position as one of the most prestigious universities in Japan and the world. And that's represented by our global reputation. Our QS World University rankings place us 82nd in the world and 5th in Japan. And we also are top placers in material science, chemistry, and mechanical engineering, which are some of the main areas we focus on for our global education programs. Tohoku University is also ranked #1 for the last 3 years running in the Times Higher Education Guide. So we have a very good reputation, not only in Japan, but in the overall globe as well. The university is split up into undergraduate and graduate programs, 10 different faculties or schools for undergraduates and 15 different graduate schools. There are about 18,000 students in the last count. Many undergraduates, 11,000 or so, and 7,000 graduate students. But number of academic staff is also very high, just over 3,000. And this is one of the strong points for Tohoku University. The ratio of students to professors is about 6-to-1. So it's easy to approach your professor for one-on-one questions or education. You have a lot of good chances for specialized learning from your professor. And because of our very diverse background of subjects for both undergraduates and graduates, there is a space for any subject you can want to study. And of course, all of these are available in Japanese. I'm going to talk a little bit later about our offerings in English. But our international representation is also very good. There's over 2,000 international students at the university from over 86 different countries and areas as of our last count. Of course, many students come from Asia, but we have students from Europe, South and Central America, North America, Oceania, Africa, the Middle East, and many other areas. So it's a very diverse international university. Now, for more information, you can always check out the Global Learning Center website on the Tohoku University website. Look for the For International Students tab. Click here, and you'll be able to access all of the information I talk about today in terms of our programs, what's offered for graduates and undergraduates, and many other subjects. So you will be able to find topics such as our exchange programs. We have a lot of collaboration with various institutes and universities around the world. Tohoku University has a strong global network. So there are many different types of exchange programs we do. Short programs where students can come to Japan for a short program of education. You'll find information on that. And of course, our degree courses, how to enter into the university, how to apply for both undergraduates and graduate students, and for both English and Japanese programs. There is information on our specialized double degree program or the international joint programs and many others. And of course, you will find information here about financial aid, how much it costs to attend the university, and what type of support we offer for that, among many other topics. So the Tohoku University website is always a rich source of information there. But now let me talk a little bit more about our undergraduate and graduate degree courses that are specialized for English education. These are included in the Future Global Leadership Program here at Tohoku University. And these are specialized programs just for, designed for students from abroad. So no Japanese skills are required to apply for these programs. I mentioned before that there are 10 undergraduate faculties or schools. 3 of these have specialized undergraduate degree courses taught completely in English as part of the FGL program. I'll focus on the undergraduate program a little bit at first, and then I'll try to incorporate a little more information on the graduate program because it's a little bit different. I mentioned that there were 3 different fields or degrees in this area. We have the chemistry area, and this encompasses our Advanced Molecular Chemistry course, or AMC course. We also have Mechanical and Aerospace Engineering, and this contains the International Mechanical and Aerospace Engineering course. And finally, there's the Applied Biosciences and Agricultural area that contains the Applied Marine Biology course. And as I mentioned, these programs were all specially designed for overseas students. Even so, Japanese students can take the entrance exam for the FGL program. But one big difference here is that students for the FGL program would begin their studies in October to more closely align with the international schedule. This is different than for Japanese students, which begin in April to align with the typical academic calendar in Japan. So FGL students start in October to be more similar to the international schedule. Now, to help introduce these courses and the university a little bit more, I have a short video here for you to check out that's going to talk about each of these three programs. So let's take a look. Okay, what did you think? I hope that gave you a little flavor of what it's like to study in Tohoku University and what is contained in each of our three undergraduate specialized courses.
Derek, sorry.
Yes.
Your microphone, could you check up your microphone?
Let me see. I'm sorry about that. Maybe the video does something to my microphone.
Yeah, now it's okay. We can hear voice clearly.
Okay, great. All right. Thank you for your patience. All right. Let me continue. So, for these undergraduate programs,
I'm sorry, the slide disappeared right now.
見えない? Maybe I have to share again. Okay. Let's see. Okay. Okay. All right. I think that should do it, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Now it's
great.
okay.
Thank you. So for these undergraduate courses, you can apply without any Japanese skill. Japanese language is not necessary for the application or for taking the course. However, as a feature of these courses, we include studying Japanese for the first 1.5 years of your studies. And that's really just to help you function in Japan, teach you the basics of daily life and necessities, some of the culture, how to navigate life in Japan. It's a very good skill. But you will enter from October. That will be your fall semester. And then from April would be the spring semester, and you go from there for 4 years of study. You begin with your liberal arts and general subjects, but in this program, you slowly transition to your specialized subjects and a dedicated research project, where you will conduct research on a specific topic under a dedicated supervisor. So that's one of the very unique points of Tohoku University is this focus on research. We have a strong belief in hands-on learning through research. So for all 3 of these undergraduate programs, IMAC-U, AMB, and AMC, it's a unique facet that you can experience research under the guidance of an experienced advisor. So each of these areas offer this type of unique opportunity, and that's a strong focus at the university. But how to apply to the university? Typically, the application submission process begins in January, and you need to check the FGL homepage for the specific date and when the application process is open. You can always find the information there or follow the 2D barcode on your screen here to get the information. But by February, the first stage screening outcome will be known. And in March, the second stage examination is conducted. And in April, the announcement of successful applicants is made. And finally, you can begin admission procedures in April. And in June, we also have a dedicated pre-enrollment education course now. This is a relatively new feature of our program, but this helps international students in the FGL program get up to speed on what classes are like in Japan and at Tohoku University, helps them learn a little bit about the area, the culture, what the professors are like, and kind of helps unify expectations for learning and things like that. So to get all of this information, always check out the FGL homepage. You can find the application guide for 2023 there. And for other Japanese students, they can also look at the global entrance examination for information as well. Now let me talk a little bit more about the procedure for graduate schools. Of course, there are a wide range of topics, many different graduate degree courses that are taught in Japanese. And of course, many of them also have dedicated English programs for them. So the way to apply to these programs and navigate them is a little bit different than for the undergraduate programs. But there's a very wide range of topics here. Important point, is that you check out the FGL homepage, find that tab for the FGL graduate courses, take a look. Every area is going to have its own course. You need to look and see which areas you're interested in studying, whether it's law or economics, a science area, or philosophy. You can find those topics under the FGL graduate course listing. So you do have to do a little bit of legwork yourself. You have to find the topic you like. And you also must find a prospective supervisor. Use the information on the FGL page to find a laboratory and a supervisor that resonates with you, that you want to do research with. And you need to contact the educational affairs section of the school or the program office to inform them of your intent and to receive the information for their specific application process. And they will guide you through the remainder of the procedure, submitting application documents or taking an examination and others. So the procedure is quite a bit different there. It takes a little bit more legwork for those seeking the graduate program. And that's because you really need to be sure of what area you want to study. You have to look for yourself and find your own supervisor, and then you can go from there. But definitely check out the FGL graduate course page. It's going to list all of our programs, what type of courses are available that are taught in English or Japanese, and other information. So now I'm going to talk a little bit more about tuition, daily life in Japan, how much it costs to live and work here. Of course, the cost for undergraduates and graduates will be somewhat different. These numbers are for undergraduate students, but some of the numbers can be applied for graduates as well. So think of it as a general guideline. We have an estimate here for monthly living costs. Sendai is a very affordable city. Housing would cost 30 to 60,000 yen per month. You can spend around 30 to 40,000 yen on food. And finally, for your hobbies, there are many easily accessible activities in the area, a lot of special interest circle and clubs in Tohoku University, but we estimate you may spend around 20,000 yen or so per month. Also, the university admission fee is around 282,000 yen. Base tuition per year is 535,000 yen or so. And if we add up the living costs estimated above for the entire year, it's just over 1 million yen. So the total there is a little bit below 2 million yen. We've converted this to USD to make it a bit easier to understand and compare. And that total is just under about 15,000 USD at this time. This is very affordable compared to a similar university that you would find in the United States. Public universities there for an international student typically cost 35 to 40,000 USD, and much more than it costs to go to school here at Tohoku University. So it's a very affordable place to live, a very affordable place to pursue an education, whether you're an undergraduate student or a graduate student. It's a very affordable school and place to live. But even so, we understand, many students have academic need. They need academic aid. So there are many financial aids available. Of course, you can find information on that at the Tohoku University website. There is even information under the FGL website as well. You can always find information there. For example, information on MEXT scholarship, how to pursue that, whether you're an undergraduate student or graduate student. Monbu Gakusho is a very attractive honors scholarship. And we have others such as President's Fellowship. There's many more. But just to summarize those, This information is primarily for undergraduates, but some information also apply to graduate students. The MEXT scholarship is a very attractive scholarship. For undergrads, if you apply to the FGL program, this is a big benefit of Tohoku University. When you apply to FGL program, you are automatically enrolled to apply for MEXT. You don't have to do anything extra to apply for this scholarship. So you don't have to go to the embassy or find your own lab or anything. This is included in the FGL application. And it will give you a stipend every month to cover your cost of living. The entrance fee to the university is waived, annual tuition is waived. So this is very attractive, but MEXT is also competitive. So it's a challenge to get MEXT. For other students, President's Fellowship is much more accessible. This will also give you a stipend every month to help your cost of living. Application and entrance fee to the school are reimbursed. And depending on your financial need, 30 to 100% of the tuition can be waived. And for just getting started in Japan, we have the Honors Scholarship for privately financed students. And this will give you a stipend in your first 6 months of studies. That's just to help you get started in Japan until you get comfortable into your lifestyle here. So there's other app opportunities as well. These are some of the most popular, most accessible ones. A lot of opportunities for the scholarships for international students. So we recommend, to try as much as possible. But after graduation, many students at Tohoku University will go on to graduate school. This includes continuing their studies here at Tohoku University, but many students will also go to other high-level educational centers, Cambridge, MIT, Harvard, very high-level schools such as that. Also, graduating students will work in industry. There are many high-level companies such as Hitachi or Yamaha, Canon or Fujifilm, Sony, Hino Motors, many others such as that. Basically, the sky is the limit after your degree completion at the university. So no matter what you want to do, continue your education, go on to employment, you have many opportunities there. So I hope I've been able to tell you just a little bit about what it's like to study in Sendai, what the area is like, how to apply to the program and what type of programs we offer for both undergraduates and graduates, what type of education we perform here. I hope I've encouraged you to try to apply to Tohoku University, try to seek out those academic aid opportunities for you. It's a great place to live and study. And of course, if you have any questions, we'd be happy to answer them. We have a little bit more time. So before I conclude, let me just mention, we also have many partner institutions around the globe, such as Northeastern University in China. We have a strong connection to Pennsylvania State University, exchange programs with UC Berkeley and UC Davis in the United States, and many others. So you can also be exposed to Tohoku University through these collaboration projects with various universities. And before I conclude, let me play one more video just to give you a little bit more flavor about what it's like to go to school at this university.
Tohoku University is located in Sendai City, which is in the northeast region of Japan. Often also called the City of Trees, Sendai is abundant with natural scenery, but yet has the convenience of a modern city with around 1 million population. Throughout all year, Sendai attracts tourists from around the nation with beautiful seasonal events. Tohoku University was established in 1907 as the third national university in Japan, following the University of Tokyo and Kyoto University. The university has produced excellent graduates, generated numerous achievements, and contributed to the development of a peaceful and just society by enhancing the three traditional principles: research first, open door, and practice-oriented research and education. Tohoku University's commitment to research is world-renowned that in 2017, the university was selected as one of the
Sorry
first
about
three
that.
designated national universities by the Japanese government. Not only showing excellence in research fields, Tohoku University has shown deep respect and diversity over more than 100 years of history. Tohoku University was the first national university in Japan to accept female students and also the first to accept an international student, who was the famous Chinese novelist Liu Xin. Many laboratories from the university have produced revolutionizing inventions. To further nurture excellent scholars, the university provides well-designed education and personalized guidance on studies and research with a distinguished faculty-to-student ratio of 6:1. Tohoku University developed Future Global Leadership 3 undergraduate courses to attract talented students from all around the world: Advanced Molecular Chemistry, Applied Marine Biology, and International Mechanical and Aerospace Engineering undergraduate. Classes in these courses are fully conducted in English. Japanese ability is not required in the entrance examination. Advanced Molecular Chemistry is a fundamental chemistry course that provides a well-rounded education on general chemistry. The faculty members are mainly from the Department of Chemistry and affiliated materials research institutes. From the third year of the program, students get to practice advanced chemistry that includes the knowledge and techniques for vanguard researches, such as nanoscience, drug design, and computational chemistry. Studying chemistry and material science prepares students for a variety of careers in industry, government, and academia. Applied Marine Biology is a practical science with an emphasis on research applications to exploitation of natural and aquacultured aquatic organisms. From the third year of the course, the students get to conduct research activity in one of the 7 laboratories: aquacultural biology, fisheries biology and ecology, marine plant ecology, marine biochemistry, integrative aquatic biology, biological oceanography, and marine life science and genetics. Examples of career path after graduating from the A and B course include but are not limited to fisheries industries, food companies, pharmaceutical companies, and government laboratories. International Mechanical and Aerospace Engineering undergraduate course provides students a world-class research environment for studying mechanical engineering. IMAC-U program includes the following 5 courses: Mechanical Systems, Fine Mechanics, Robotics, Aerospace Engineering, and Mechanical Biomedical Engineering. These courses consist of more than 100 laboratories covering a wide range of study. After graduating from IMAC-U, more than 70% of the students continue their studies and research at graduate schools inside and outside of Japan. Tohoku University is a hub of creativity and innovation that values young talents and diversity. We're looking forward to seeing you at Tohoku University, taking part in our journey towards the global age.
Okay.
Okay, Derek, again, your microphone doesn't work properly.
Yes. Maybe that fixes it once I stop sharing the screen there.
Yeah. Okay. We have 10 more minutes, so we are very happy to take any question from you. Again, right now we have a professor from School of Engineering, Professor Chen Yan, also join us.
Hello, everyone. I can join for particular situations, but I'm sorry, not very convenient to have a camera.
Okay, that's okay. And if you want to ask a question in voice, I can check up, raise your hand. Or any question, or you can, of course, use the QA box, write your question. No question? You're likely so shy.
I don't know, maybe students would be curious about the weather in Sendai. Sendai is a temperate area, so it's warm in the summer, but cold in the winter. It can snow in the area. So we have skiing in the winter, for example, but in the summer, it's very warm. So you can enjoy hiking, boating, things like that. There are beaches near the coast. So a lot of nice outdoor activities available all year round.
Yeah, actually, I have one question. Derek, could you turn? You can read. I want to purchase the bachelor degree of bachelor in science, physics major. What would be your recommendation of scholarship for such? Actually, in strict sense, Tohoku University doesn't offer the English course for physics to study physics. We offer the graduate course, but not English course. So that's the case. I think you need to take a Japanese program. To get a scholarship, apply for the embassy is the best way or general way to do. Yeah, another question is any age limit? There is no age limit. Any age, person in any age can apply. It's not, regarding the finding the private apartment, it's not so hard as far as I know. Of course, we offer the dormitory university housing at least first 1 or 2 years for the English course program student, but many students also who prefer to live in a private apartment, they will do so. University support how to find the private apartment. Okay, any more question? It's good chance to hear. Anything is fine. Sensei said, do you have any advice?
I'm not very much sure what special interest of the audience now. So I just want to say Center is a very good places and our campus is a very, very beautiful places and very good places for study and for do research. And we're warmly welcome. And also we accepted any questions. If you do not ask now, you can send an email and contact us, and you got various information from the website, and so would be like to reply any of your question.
And as you already know, we gave a consulting table session following those followed this big promotion event session by us. So the first one will start from, I don't know, 7 p.m. That's Japanese time. But yeah, any place. I think JLPT, Japanese level, you need certainly required some level of Japanese. And also, most of the case, you are asked to show that your English level too. Okay. All right. Any more question? Yes, you can study the Japanese. So continuously, even after the courses, we provide many offers to study Japanese. But you can learn Japanese once you start your research. Because what I say, you are surrounded by Japanese people. Right, Mott? Derek, you know the situation.
Yes, there's plenty of opportunities to learn Japanese, even if it is outside of the official courses offered by the university. For example, even in our own building, there is a special interest group, Mori room. So the volunteer Japanese speakers are coming to the room a couple of times a week, and students can go there freely, talk with them, practice their Japanese. Those type of opportunities are very nice to practice speaking Japanese because you can cater to any skill level. And you can talk about any topic, special interest. You can talk about your studies with them. They're very flexible. So there's a lot of opportunities to practice and learn Japanese, even outside of the formal classes. So many opportunities.
So we can take one more question. Again, because I'm an alumni of Tohoku University, I strongly recommend it to study at the Tohoku University. I also grew up in Sendai. Sendai is my hometown. It's a very nice city. It's kind of city, but very close to nature, both ocean side and also mountain side. Okay, so I strongly suggest you to come here for studying. It's time right now. Thank you for coming to the Tohoku University booth. Okay, thank you.
Thank you very much.
Hope to see you soon. Bye-bye.
Thank you very much.
Bye. じゃあ、クローズしますので、セッションありがとうございました。先生、ありがとうございます。忙しいのに。
すみません。ちょっと
わかります。はい、はい、大丈夫です。じゃあ失礼します。
はい。